You'll figure it out. Mr. R, go ahead with your question, please.
Hi, Rajiv ji. I have a question. I am planning to go for H1B stamping. This will be my first ever H1B stamping, and I'm not sure if yeah, my plan will depend upon your recommendation. So I have I-140 approved, but it is through a different employer through EB3. So do you think that is gonna make any issues for me when I'll go for H1B stamping because I-140 is approved through a different employer, which is EB3?
Okay, so let's look at that real quickly. I don't think it should make a difference, but let's look at the details. Around which month here was your I-140 approved?
Just yesterday.
Ouch. Are you still with that employer? No, you've already left that employer.
Which employer? The EB3 one?
The EB3 one, yes.
No, that's because um, once I-140 is approved, they'll gonna once and I'll just wait for my date to current. Then they'll apply for my EAD and also green card together. So currently, to be in the status in the US, I'm like continuing with my H1B employer.
The employer who filed your green card, were you already working with them at that time, or was this a future employer?
No, no, it's a future employer. So it was a plan B for me. Like if this, H1B employer doesn't work, so I have a plan B at the back end.
Okay. So what I'm concerned about is that this administration could raise an issue that, first of all, why is a future employer applying for you? It wasn't an issue before the current administration, but my concern is that this administration could raise that issue. Are you past 6 years already of your H1B?
No, no. My H1B was approved this it was picked this year, so status will change this 1st of October. So I'm planning to go back to my home country to get stamping. I was just looking for recommendations since I have I-140 approved
Okay.
through a different employer. Should I go or not? I can
I don't,
completely avoid,
I
but
don't think that's an issue. Because if you were past, hold on, let me just, Sumanji is here. Okay, yeah. So just wanted to make sure she was made co-host. Okay, so if you were past 6 years and you were using that I-140 as a part of your H1B process, I would think that's a problem. Okay. But since you are not using that I-140 to extend your H1B beyond 6 years, I don't think that should come up at all. Okay.
okay.
Now, what should you do when it does come up, or if it does come up? I think you should talk to your lawyers before you go,
Okay.
specifically your green card lawyers.
Okay.
Just make sure what are you supposed to answer? How are you supposed to answer? Of course, truthfully,
Mm-hmm.
you are getting a green card through another employer. If at all that becomes an issue, but I don't see it as a direct issue for your H1B. What I'm telling my clients is that go for H1B visa stamping only if it is absolutely necessary. If you can avoid it, do so.
Okay. Yeah. I can completely avoid it. I was just looking for recommendation.
Yeah, if you're just going to, just for fun, I would
Yeah.
say have fun later. All right.
Okay.
Best.
I have a second question as well.
Make it quick because Sumanji told me last time you're spending too much time with some people and not enough time with others.
Sure. The answer would be, depending upon your company's data. So if someone's priority date is, April 24, uh, how long would you think? Because EB3, visa bulletin for someone from other countries who is not from India, Mexico, or China, how
Mhm.
long would you think it will take them to, reach April 24, depending upon your company's data or like your experience? Sorry.
I won't say anything because your guess is probably better than mine, especially if you're using data science. Okay?
Okay.
All the best.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Devin, go ahead, please.
Prachi is saying she cannot raise her hand, so whenever you get a chance, Prachi also
Prachi.
wants
Okay,
to talk.
okay. Someone just remind me if I don't get to her. After Aniket, I'll get to Prachi.
Okay.
Okay. Devina, go ahead, please.
Hey Rajiv ji, I had a very quick question. I'm currently on L1 working from Redmond, Washington. I have a lease apartment here. Is it illegal or would it be an issue if I have another lease as well in a different state?
Mm. It's not illegal, but it's definitely questionable as a matter of common sense. What are you doing with multiple leases in multiple apartments? You're on H1B, right, Tavina?
Right now I'm on L1. I'm getting my H1B stamped in Canada in Jan.
Okay, so first of all, L1 is not location specific. So I really don't care where you live and where you work from. Okay.
Okay.
But when you go for your Sumanji, are you getting people in? Should I leave it to you?
Yes, yes, I'm doing it. Leave
Okay.
it.
All right. All right. Thank you, Suman. Okay. So why do you have these multiple locations? Just as a matter of curiosity.
So I have the current one which I'm actually staying in, and then my friend had added me on a lease as a co-lease in the future for her apartment there, because after getting H1B, I do plan on moving on. So because I wanted to switch my
Yeah,
work
this is
location to
this is
that.
perfectly acceptable. This is not a problem at all.
Okay, so that would be like in the future because I wanted to switch. It
No
was
issue.
just put on the lease.
No issue.
Okay, sweet, sounds good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Take care. Bye bye. Shubhamji, go ahead. Put your hand down, Davina. No, no, you are muted, Shubham. Sorry.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Good, good morning. I'm currently under O1 visa, and
Hmm.
my EB1A got approved last January.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I'm planning to join a startup, change my present company. So just wanted to ask, is there a problem if if I change now?
Well, you'll have to change. Are you from? Were you born in India?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
I'm asking this question since my field is little different.
okay.
Uh,
So that's a judgment call that has to be made by reviewing your case.
okay.
Okay. Remember one thing. EB1A points to the future.
Mm-hmm.
EB1A says, when I get my green card, I'll work in this field.
Yes. Yes.
Your current field is determined by your O1A.
Yes.
Okay. So there is room for some play there, but
Mm-hmm.
get yourself evaluated
Mm-hmm.
by the lawyers who did your EB1A and just say, I'm planning to change to this. Does this field cover my existing EB1A
Yes,
application?
so I'm planning to move to the same field only. Just a startup where the employees are still not like 10 plus employees there.
10 plus employees is not a criterion. There is
Okay.
no breakup point of anything like that. So just worry about your EB1A. Rest is looks okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you
All right.
so much. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Aniket ji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thanks for the call. Um, I am on my F1 STEM OPT and I have one more chance of H1B remaining.
Okay.
I had a conversation with you, a phone call, the 15-minute phone call, and we discussed the probability of sales engineer versus mechanical engineer.
Mhm.
And we briefly discussed mechanical engineer was fitting well. My
Mhm.
question is, my bachelor is in mechanical, but master is in supply chain.
Mhm.
Um, if we are using the SOC code mechanical engineer, can I still claim the master's quota? Um,
Yeah. Last time I looked at this issue, I always like to double check everything.
mhm.
Last time I looked at this issue, as long as you have a master's degree, it does not have to be a part of your H1B requirements.
Okay, got
Okay.
it. And one more quick question.
Yeah.
What's your take on L1B success rate if I'm confident in the job that I'm doing and I'm confident about the interview?
L1Bs are a pain in the tuchus. You never know what's going to happen. We submit 300 pages of information and government comes back and says, well, what's so special about him?
Okay, got it.
So you never know. I mean, so far we are okay, but
Mhm.
just got to be careful. Sumanji, people are having trouble raising their hand, huh?
Yeah, I wonder what to do about it.
Well, just keep track of whoever asked you
Mm.
first, then we'll call upon them in that order.
Okay.
So after I was gonna go
Prachi.
to Prachi now. Okay. Prachi ji, go ahead, unmute yourself.
Hello, sir. Thank you for giving me a chance to talk.
Yes, ma'am.
So, my situation is a little different, I guess. In this year, H1B, I got picked,
Mm-hmm.
and due to some business laws, they are telling us we are terminating from the firm.
Mm-hmm.
So I pay premium amount for the H1B and I got approval on that, and I will receive that notice or whatever the documentation like I-94 I will receive in this week or might be next week. So my
Mm-hmm.
question is, they told me for September and October they are telling me to I will go on part-time employee instead of full-time employee. So So is that will affect on my second H1B when I will transfer my H1B from this company to the new employer?
Okay, I'm a little confused. Let me just make sure I got this right. You won the H1B lottery, but they
Yes,
are
sir.
putting you on part-time from October 1st.
From October 1st, no, from September to October. This for 2 months period.
And that is while you're on OPT or you are on a cap gap.
I didn't apply for the STEM OPT, so I'll consider under cap gap.
So you're under cap gap.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do is check with your DSO. Can I go part-time while I'm on my cap gap? Let's just make sure that part is taken care of.
Okay, so is it safe to ask a question to DSO?
You have to. You don't want to violate your status, right?
Okay.
If it's cap, it's first year OPT, right?
Yeah.
So first year OPT requires 20 hours. You're getting at least 20 hours, right?
Yeah, they are giving me more than 20.
Also, just double check with your DSO what you have to do. Come back and talk to us. All right?
Okay, but
It should be fine. I'm not concerned
should be
about
fine.
what happens before. See, before October 1st, you are just governed by the old cap rules.
Okay, okay.
So
And then after sending new application for the H1B, like amendment of the H1B with a new employer, then this pay stub will be used.
that should be fine. And now the question is, are you transferring employers before October 1st or after October 1st?
So I have found one company and they told me they will sponsor me for H1B, but they can't start my process before 1st October. They will
No,
take
I think
action.
they should start after you've worked with this employer for 2 or 3 pay periods.
Sorry, sir, say again. I'm sorry.
I think they should start your process 2 or 3 pay periods after you have worked with this employer.
Okay,
Okay.
means is
So
this
now
the right?
don't do it right on October 1st or before October 1st.
Okay.
All right.
So can I start with the new employer at this moment?
You want to start with the new employer, work with them full time, then October 1st come back to this employer? Because I told you to stay with this employer who sponsored your H1B for at least a couple of pay periods. That would be the smart thing to do, in my opinion.
Okay, so I will stay with this employer. It could, I guess they are telling me to stay as a part-time employment. So I guess this is the safest way to stay with them. And then from 1st October or after filing new H1B, then I can work with new employer.
I said after a couple of pay periods from October 1st.
Couple of pay periods. So the first pay period is I'm getting on 3rd of October. So they told me after 3rd of October will be the last day of your employment.
Then you have no choice. Have the paperwork ready.
Mm-hmm.
Apply for H1B transfer October 1st.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you
Best of
so
luck.
much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. I really
You're
appreciate. Thank you.
welcome. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Sumanji,
Yes.
what you can do is uh, go to the top right of your Zoom window,
Yes.
the view option.
Yeah.
In the view, they talk about, let's see, where is it? Uh, gallery. You are in the gallery view, right? And about
Yes.
entry from the top is sort gallery by entry time, first to last. So that way we know who logged in first, right?
Yes.
And then you can kind of figure out who comes next if they are not able to raise their hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Karnika ji, go ahead. Karnika Kaushal.
Yes. Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have, so I came here in 2009 on F1 visa for my master's, for my MS. And then I moved to H1B, my first H1B with the same employer that I'm currently working with. Stayed on the first H1B when it was about to expire. I was in India, the COVID pandemic hit, so I couldn't come back in time, and my H1B expired. They filed for another H1B because I had to stay there for a year anyway. So they filed for a second H1B for me in 2021. So I came back on my second H1 since I had already stayed out of country for 1 year during the COVID pandemic. So now currently I'm with the same employer for the last 12 plus years, but I am on the second H1B with them, which started in 2021 and will expire in 2027. They are currently filing the green card for me and the perm application. They're now working on submitting it. My question was, since my H1B expires in February of 2027, we have about 18 months left. And I know to be able to continue to work and stay here and maintain the status, they have to file it 365 days prior, so February of 2026. Is there enough time for them to complete the process between now and February 2026, you think?
But you also have the time that you can recapture when you were not here.
On the second H1B.
Yeah. Because
yeah,
you can recapture that extra 1 year, right?
No. My first H1B expired.
No, wait.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the United States on H1B physically?
From 2014 onwards.
So 2014 onwards?
That
11
was
years?
yeah, that was the first H1B. This is my second H1B that I'm currently
But then
on.
you went out for 1 year and reset your clock, right?
Yes. So the second one started in 2021, February
Okay,
of
hold on. You reset the clock, or did you do something called remainder option? When you reset the clock, did you go through the lottery again?
No, they don't. So this is a not-for-profit employer, so they don't do lottery.
So
They're
you were exempt from the lottery.
exempt, yes.
Okay. The second time, when you came in 2021, you didn't go through the lottery,
No.
but you did say that my clock is reset, so give me H1B for 6 years, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that means you have H1B till 2027.
Yes.
And you have not left the United States for any period of time from 2021 to now.
I have here and there for a couple, maybe if I add it up, it'll be probably 2 months or so. Like
Okay.
for a few weeks for vacations.
I think you have enough time. You have started your POM already, right?
Well, I've submitted all the documents and they said the people my company works with, they said they're submitting it now. They have all that they need from me.
Yeah, Sumanji is the expert in time. Sumanji, what do you think? We have enough time?
So the prevailing wage is they are taking about 4 to 5 months right now.
Really? I thought they were taking like 7 to 10 months.
They became a little better timing wise. It's about
Okay.
4 to 5 months now.
Okay.
And then, of course, the ads and all, 2 months would go in that. It doesn't seem like she'll have perm pending for 1 year by February
27. Yeah, but the
She'll
thing
be a
is,
few months short, I think. Like,
even if you are a few months short, Karnika ji, remember you can go to India and work from there. For those 2, 3, 4 months that are the in-between gap, you can
Right.
go to India, work from there, and once you hit that 1 year time frame, get your H1B extension and come back.
So now, because I'm in the state, I have little kids and they go to school here and families here. I am sort of in that pickle where I'm trying to figure out options, even if I cannot work for a few months. To
Then
stay
B2 is
here,
the option.
B2
Is
is the option.
your husband also on H1B?
Yes, he also came on F1, then went to H1.
You can move
H1.
to H4. That's easy to do.
No. So he recently, 3 years ago, he shifted from H1 status to green card to EAD status, and so I can't go on H4 anymore. His category was EB3, but his was applied in May of 2014, and his date became
1 second, Karnika ji. Your
Yes.
husband already has a green card, right?
So he doesn't have the physical card, but he's on his EAD status.
Okay, wait a minute. Is there a reason why you did not apply 485 through him?
We did. So his green card got applied after we got married. So we were together in that filing, but
Okay,
I
hold
was
on,
not
hold on,
physically.
hold on. Back up.
Yep.
Is there a reason why you have not applied for a family-based green card through him?
Because it's not approved yet. His
Yeah.
485 is still pending. He's working on EAD.
Your 485 is not yet approved.
His 485 is for mine.
No, his.
Uh,
Somanji, I think it was approved.
Ask him.
He has his green card approval, right?
He
just doesn't have his physical green card.
physical green card. Yeah, his green card is approved.
So his green card is approved. He should apply for your green card.
He can apply without getting the
I-130. Yeah.
I-130.
Yeah, you might be able to come to the 485 stage within the time you have. Keep your green card going. File also a green card through your family-based case.
Family-based, I-130, you said.
I-130, exactly. Okay.
The
I
date-
think you'll be okay because these times have been reasonably good. Someone, can you take a quick look at family preference? What is it, 2B?
F2B, let me check.
F2B.
I'll let you
See
know.
what the visa bulletin says. Karnika ji, stay on the call. I'll just go to the next and I'll come back to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. NS, go ahead, please. NS.
Hello, Rajiv. So I was on H1B visa and I was impacted by layoff. So I'm trying to transfer my status to B2 visa.
Mhm.
Question is, do I need to have like a B2 prior approval or they will issue a new B2 visa? How does it work?
No, you don't need a visa. You just apply for a change of status. So what you are saying is, I'm in the US, I got laid off. Can you please give me B2 status? So that doesn't require a visa.
Okay, so I do not need a B2 visa in the past approval like that.
You don't need that.
And around how much time it takes for approval current scenario, do you know?
That nobody can tell you. Only the good Lord can tell you that. Krishna can tell you, not Rajiv.
Oh, okay. No worries. Thank you. Yeah.
Some people are getting approvals within a few weeks, 3-4 weeks. Some are getting it in 6 months, 7 months after the time has expired. So impossible for me to comment on that.
So if it expires in 6 months, do I need to apply for another B2 extension or how does it
Apply
work?
before that time period expires. Daisy chain it.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Yeah, I can give you the dates if you're ready.
Hanji, what is the date?
So the dates for filing are June 2025. They're only like 3 months behind. The cutoff dates are September 2022, 3 years behind.
But dates for filing are just 3 months, right?
Yes.
So this is Karnika, this is the best thing you can do. Have your husband file your I-130. In 3 months, you'll be able to file your 485.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, so that's the way to do it. Keep doing whatever shenanigans you're doing on the POP side.
On my side, okay. But then I-130, family-based, and then you said it's only 3 months away. So I can actually get my I-485 also applied. Because
Absolutely.
they kept telling us you can't, it's backlogged, you have it has
They
to
are
be
right. It is backlogged if you go through the consulate. But it
Right.
is not backlogged if you go through 485.
Okay. And he
Because
confirmed his I-485 has been approved for a while. Like it's already approved.
you should have filed it long time back.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
Very
that's
helpful.
what
Thank
makes
you
sense.
so much.
Yeah. No problem. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Poor kids get no break from the school, right? Karnika?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
said your kids get no break from the school, right?
No, oh my God. I can't tell you how many, because I can't go. They have taken vacations without me. They're like so little and I feel so bad about it. So it's just,
No, go.
thank you so much.
Do your I-130. Yeah, best of luck, man.
Thank you.
Vinayakji, go ahead. Vinayak Shande.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you for taking this. So I am on, I have my I-140 approved, and we are applying for the H4 change of status and EAD together for my wife. The thing is, she's on F1 CPT currently, and her CPT is ending in June of next year. So we need some help in understanding how should we time it, because like right now she's working on F1 CPT. So, and once we apply for the H4 change of status, it can be approved anytime, right? And there is a possibility, right, that she is going to work even for a couple of days, and the change status has changed on the back end, right, on the US here. So will that be
Okay, hang on
count?
1 second. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
Sumanji,
Yes.
we have actually a lot of people already. I don't want to close it before 12:35.
Yes.
But please stop admitting people sharply at 12:35 because we won't have enough time otherwise.
Okay.
Even with the people we have here, we're going to go into 2 hours.
Sure.
Okay. So Vinayakji, your question is about how to time it so that you can convert her to H4 EAD with as little interruption in her work as possible, correct?
So I think so if there is a gap between H4 change of status and H4 EAD receipt, which there is usually, we are fine with that, because then she can apply
Oh,
for
then
a.
there is no issue. Then there is no issue.
No, but the thing.
Here's what you can do. Okay.
Mhm.
Currently, she's on CPT, right?
Correct.
When does the CPT expire?
June of next year.
June of next year. So here's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
In January, apply for her change of status and
Mhm.
EAD. Effective June.
Okay, 6 months ahead.
Yeah, actually, you can do it. I was told by one of my colleagues, they have done it up to 1 year ahead because 6 months is a time in the regulations only for H1Bs. There's no such time for H4. I have never tried it, so I don't want to take a chance with it. I would just
Yeah.
say January to June is a good time frame, 6 months. So do it that way.
We were also thinking, because she might have to like an emergency travel as well. So we are also thinking about that aspect, because right now she's not traveling to India, but we just want to do it like quickly. So that's why we didn't go for this option.
You have time. Just go outside, come back in, and then around December, January, apply from June, right? Actually, January to June.
I see. Is that still an option? Like if we do it right now and say it gets approved right before June, can she still does that cause an issue? Like if you are working on H4, like you don't know about it because it just happened, but like you go to work.
Okay, so there are two kinds of things. One is deliberately breaking the law.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is there's latency in the system.
Yeah.
By the time you get information, it could be a few days, right?
Yeah.
So if during those days you worked inadvertently, I don't think the government will make a big issue of it. Technically, that's a violation of status.
Yeah, got it.
Okay? But that latency is built into the system. These are not real-time systems.
Correct. And the follow-up to that was like, so next year if her firm also applies for an H1B, which would be in like March, right? So so will they have to do it a consular only? Because say if by that time the H4 hasn't come yet, right? It's still pending, say.
Yeah. If she's in between statuses, she will have to probably go through visa stamping.
Consular one, right?
All right.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Best of luck, Shinde-sab.
Thank you.
Roshanji, how are you? Good to see your face. Good to see almost everyone's face.
Hello, Rajivji. Thank you for organizing this. My question is, I'm in STEM OPT, but still my OPT is not arrived. It has not been approved, so can't say I'm in STEM OPT. Though I'm waiting for the approval. I might get my approval in might be in a month. My visa is expiring in December. So December of this year, I'm planning to go home just to visit my parents.
Nepal, right?
Yeah, it's Nepal.
Yeah, we had a Nepal working with us in our team. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so I'm a little bit confused because there, the risk has, I've talked to some of my friends and they said there might be a risk. So just want to know what are the risks and what are the suggestions you can give me for the documentation also.
Do you have to go? Absolutely.
It's like because is my mother and my father and mother has like recent surgeries. They have like 2, 3 surgeries, and because my visa is expiring on December, and I feel might be even difficult for me after after December to go. That's just my assumption. So it's kind of not emergency. It's kind of very important, but to go in terms of to visit my parents.
Roshanji, are you in bachelor's program or master's program?
No, no. I finished my master's program, but it takes. I came for a PhD and I transferred to masters. That's why it took me, like 3 years to finish my masters.
What was your PhD program for?
In the beginning, the PhD program was in biology, and I transferred to one of the biology in a different university
Okay.
in a biology course. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
biotech.
And you also got a master's degree in biology, or did you move to biotechnology or something?
Something related to biotech.
So you went into biotech, right?
Yes, yes,
I had a feeling you look like a biotech kind of guy. All right.
yeah.
So you went into biotechnology. That's a reasonable move.
Mhm.
Which university are you going to, or were you going to?
I already finished my master's
Yeah, from which university?
from North Dakota State University.
So State University. And you came for
Mhm.
PhD also to North Dakota State?
No, I came for PhD to University of Mississippi
Why did you move from there to
because of the funding. The PhD, I was in rotation program and funding didn't go
see,
well.
I think your visa stamping does not look like a suspect case.
Mhm.
But the problem is with student visas, you never know what they are going to do.
Because I'm not gonna stamp my visa this time.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
just
just
gonna,
want you to, I mean, just in case you go outside that period, that you go from, December, your visa is expiring, right?
yeah, yeah.
So make sure you don't have to go for visa stamping again. Okay. Number one.
Mhm. Mhm.
Number two, if you travel, you should carry evidence that you have been maintaining status all the way through.
Okay.
Okay.
For example, like I-20.
I-20, um, your transcript of the courses you have done.
Mhm.
If you were on OPT, you are waiting for STEM OPT, right? Right
Yeah.
now. If you were
Yes.
on OPT, copies of your pay stubs, W-2s
Mhm.
showing that you were working
Mhm.
all the way through. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, Talk with your DSO, make sure your documentation is complete for travel.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it should be okay because your case is not suspect. I don't see any red flags in your case.
Yeah, there is, yeah. And even I haven't taken such, because I was in a different company and I was in a different company and I'm in now different company, but there is no such gap also in between the,
I think you're okay, Roshanji, but I can't tell
what,
you that this is risk-free, but it looks reasonably risk-free to me.
reason. And which month do you think would be better to go? Is it
Now,
October or
as,
November?
as
Now?
quickly as possible. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Then I will, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the,
Best of luck. Best of luck.
yeah, okay. Thank you.
Jatinji, go ahead. Jatin.
Yeah, hello Rajiv ji. Thank you for organizing this.
Mhm.
So, as you know, like there were service terminations recently, like past months. So I
Well,
am one of
they
them.
stopped now, of course. They've been
Yeah.
stopped for a while. Yeah.
So I was one of them. So the thing is, while I was studying in a university, I had a case, ongoing university case. Even now, I'm on my pretrial diversion. So I went through the what do we say that fingerprinting, and I came out on my bail. So it's a felony cases for financial fraud transactions which happened inside university. So they pressed charge against me.
Mhm.
So the thing is, after 1 year, this happened while I was on my masters, and after 1 year, that in March I lost my service, and my visa is revoked. So right now my visa is again reactivated, but still my visa is revoked, and I am on my OPT. I graduated in December, and from Feb my OPT has started, and right now I'm working for a startup, and in December or Jan I will be applying for my STEM OPT. So I wanted to know like what are my options right now. Like my pre-trial diversion, it will be ending in 10 days. So my charges and cases will be dismissed after like 20
Okay.
or 30 days?
But this is a very complicated situation. I can't give you a clear answer. You need to talk with your lawyers, whichever state the alleged crimes occurred. You need to to a lawyer who does deportation cases, at least 10 years, 15 years of experience.
Okay.
Talk to a lawyer who does deportation cases, because just because you got a diversion doesn't mean you don't have a conviction. So,
Okay.
depending upon the state laws and procedures, even the diversion can be considered to be a conviction. So, do that first. Take that consultation. If they say this is not considered to be a conviction, go for an H1B as quickly as you can. If you can go
Okay.
for a cap exempt H1B, that makes sense. Because H1Bs are a lot more difficult to revoke than F1s.
Yeah.
Okay. So take a consultation from a deportation counsel. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Kunal, go ahead, please. Kunal ji. Oh, wait, did I talk with Jatin just now? Jatin, did I talk with you?
Yes, yes, you did.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, put your hand down, please. Kunal, go ahead, please. Kunal ji. Can't hear you, Kunal. Okay. Just Kunalji, get your mic sorted out and just tell Sumanji to put you back in the queue. I'll leave you in there if possible. Avi ji, go ahead.
Namaste, Rajiv ji. I am on my last year of H1 duration, so just trying to explore options just because I don't have my I-140 approved, and I don't want to get into day one CPT, right? So,
Okay, 1 second. Sumanji,
Yeah,
this is
that's
the
it. It's
last set of people.
12:35. No
Yeah,
more.
no more,
Yes.
because we have already, like, I don't know how many, 30, 35 people in the queue with questions.
Yes.
I'll do my best. So go ahead, Abhiji. So you don't want to get into CP.
right, कौन चाहता है? Nobody, right? So,
Sumanji, Mohan is a friend of mine, if this is the same Mohan.
I'm gonna just last one. Okay.
Let him in. He's a friend from way back. Okay, Abhiji, go ahead.
right. So, no STEM OPT. The only two options I can think of is either applying O1 or get into a cap subject or cap exempt H1, right? So go work in universities and all that. So do you prefer one over the others?
So
O1 versus
these are not mutually exclusive. You can try an O1 as well as look for a job with a cap exempt. Absolutely, do both.
but I
If you
cannot be on two statuses,
no,
right?
you
Sorry.
can't be. But what is the guarantee you'll get an O1 approval?
Oh, right. So as soon as I get my O1 approved, hypothetically, let's say in
Then you don't
imaginary
need to worry about H1B. Then just stay on the.
H1B is kicked out of the window forever, right?
Well, you have 6 years completed, right?
Right, but then okay, so
Okay, hold
while
on.
on O1,
I'm confused. Hold on. Back up. Okay, I lost track of this conversation. You have completed 6 years of H1B.
I have like 6 months left.
6 months left. So you have a choice. You can actually go to O1 because that right now that's the only choice because you can't be beyond 6 months. 6 years of H1B are over, you are done. Right?
Right.
So it's not like we have a choice. You have to go on to O1.
Okay.
Once you go on to O1 and you get your green card in process as well, you might be able to reactivate the H1B also.
But don't I have to go through the lottery again?
No, because you are going through the process that says if you have an I-140 approved or a perm pending for 1 year, you can get H1B extensions beyond 6 years. There's no limit on the time that you can wait to get that extension.
Oh, I thought once I'm in O1, I
No.
cannot
That
take
was
advantages of.
that was the law in 2005. I still remember January 1st, 2005. I think it was January 1st, 2005. I read the announcement that the government had changed its interpretation. Now you don't need a continued H1B to get an extension. You could be out of H1B and then come back onto H1B.
Wow, that's massive. So it's same for cap exempt H1 status as well.
Rules are the same.
So I can if I don't get O1, I can find a job at a university or college, whatever, and then still.
No, but you got to have a green card going, right? The reason you get that extension is what I said in the beginning of this
Oh,
conversation. I said,
okay.
if you get a green card going, then you can become eligible through that green card for H1B.
So if I get O1 approved, I can get my green card going. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, do an EB1A, and if the EB1A gets approved, now the world is your oyster. You can convert back to H1B, getting a 3-year extension of H1B based on that.
Got it. And sorry, last question. So if I, let's say, get a cap exempt H1, can I then parallelly ask my other employer to file for H1 lottery and get
Yeah,
into lottery every single year and
absolutely.
get selected
Absolutely.
again and start all over 6 years?
No. For that, you have to be outside USA for 1 year.
Oh, damn. So literally, okay, either be in cap exempt category forever,
No, but
or
cap exempt category is also 6-year constraint.
okay,
Okay.
okay,
So
okay.
your best bet is to cover the time it takes to get the green card started and come to a certain stage with an O1. So convert to O1, file your green card. If the green card gets to a certain stage, you can then convert back to H1B based upon that green card.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you so much, sir.
Best of
Take
luck.
care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Let's see if Kunal can now. We can hear Kunal.
Thank you, Sumanji. Kunal?
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me,
Okay.
sir?
Yes, we can. Great.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
sorry, sir, to disturb
Oh,
you
it's
now.
all right.
The thing is that my wife, she is a yoga teacher over here. She is on H4 EAD. Can we apply for EB to NIW for her based on any kind of credentials she has?
There was a time I would have said yes. Under the Trump administration, I'm not so sure. We can try. Is she a professional teacher?
Yeah, she is a yoga tutor right now working at a YMCA as well as retro fitness as well as LA fitness.
Does she have any extraordinary honors, certifications, etc.?
Uh, I don't know. She might be having some kind of yoga tutorial certification, something like RYT or something like that. She might be having, but I would better ask her in depth.
I think it's a long shot. We can try. It's a long shot for a couple of reasons. One is that it's limited in impact, right? She's only going to teach in one location or two or three. It's not like she's impacting the country at a national level. Okay. If
Okay.
she were an exponent of yoga, very well recognized, I would have argued that because of her standing in the yoga community, she is going to have an impact beyond just one, two, or three areas. So it's a long
Okay.
shot. You can try, Kunal.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. And yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And what minimum experience might she require to apply
No,
for
I
this?
don't think experience is the determinative factor. It's the talent and the standing that is more important. And in some cases, it's the plan. What if she had 6 yoga studios opened in 5 different states, and people were
Okay.
flocking to her yoga studios because she was helping people feel better? We could have
Okay.
argued
And
that with her plans and
does the
franchises, you know.
does recommendation letter help in it,
Yeah,
like from her
marginally,
manager or something?
not much.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome. Best
Thanks
of
a lot.
luck.
Yep. Thanks.
Trupti ji, go ahead. Trupti,
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, thank you so much for doing this. So my question is, I'm currently in India. In last year, my name was picked in lottery, and my petitioner filed for my petition. It took 8 months for it to get approved, but finally I got my approval in February of this year. And then in May, I went for in-person interview in Hyderabad, where I was given 221G. Right. So after my interview, within 2 or 3 weeks, both my employer and my client, both of them received emails cross-verifying some information. They responded right away. And after that, my status on CEAC was changed, like the last update date was changed twice, but the status remained same, to refused. And I was not getting any direct communication or anything like that. I tried to contact them, but the answer I was getting is very generic one that, your application is under administrative processing and we cannot expedite it and stuff like that. So while I was doing some online research, I came to know that I can try to get answer through congressperson. So I tried that route. I actually already typed.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
No, so that is the thing. So they told me I tried that through New Jersey. I forgot the name of the lady. She is a Democratic congressperson in Parsippany area. Her caseworker worked with me and she got me the answer. Again, she didn't forward me the email from the consulate or anything. She just copy and pasted the answer, which says that my application got denied under 214B. So
No,
my question
that's
is,
incorrect information.
so that's what I wanted to ask you. Do you
That's
think I should
incorrect.
trust?
That is incorrect information.
Okay.
214B, which is
Uh-huh.
intention to immigrate, does not apply to H1B.
Yes, that I know, but I actually have a history in US, and I was wondering that might be the reason.
It
So
still doesn't matter. You could have a green card pending and still 214B does not apply to H1B.
okay, so actually I did a lot of research and it didn't make any sense. But again, they were like, "Oh, your application has been denied under
Yes.
214B," so I don't know what to
You
do.
let the congressman's office know that they are BSing you, sir.
Oh,
214B
okay.
does not apply to H1B.
Okay, got it.
All
So
right.
now, okay, thank you so much. So this was my first confusion. So now my question is, I see online many cases where they have been waiting for the decision of under 221G for over a year. So what
Yeah.
do I do now? So can I
Nothing.
like approach them or anything like that?
Pray hard. That's all you can do. That
Okay.
is the unfortunate truth of 221Gs. Nobody can do anything.
Okay, so I have one more question now.
Although,
Uh-huh.
typically universities and all have a little bit better leverage. They can try
Uh-huh.
reaching out to the Congress, to the consulate to say, look, we have a teacher or a researcher for whom we need this. Then they need to be in the US. They might hurry them up. But for most commercial employers, it's doubtful they can do anything. But go ahead, Truktiji. What is the next question?
So what I'm doing right now is my employer. He is a US-based consultancy who also has a branch in India, and I have been working from his India branch for more than 2.5 years now.
Okay.
So the way he filed for my petition is like I'm transferring from India branch to US branch under
L1.
H1B. No, it's H1B. We did
Okay.
through H1B,
Okay.
not L1. My name was picked in lottery, and then we filed the petition, right?
Okay.
So, do you think, like, I know when you are doing when you are transferred through L1, you can apply for your green card through EB1, right?
Not all L1s, but keep going.
Yeah. So, do you think we can do the same thing for H1B as well?
No.
No, I won't be able to do that.
No.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. But
So,
if they
okay.
want to
So,
start there, if they want to start your green card while you are
mhm.
still in India, sure they can do it. No problem.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. So I can,
But
we can
not
still
an
do.
L1 based type green card. But they can
So,
start your green card through PERM process while you're still in India. No problem.
so it has to be another EB2, right?
Well, that's EB3 or EB2. That's your lawyer's determination.
Okay. Okay. So I actually have an MBA from US, so they might be able to do it under
They might be able
EB2.
to. Yes, they might be.
Okay. Okay. So the final conclusion here is that I should not believe what my congressperson told me that about
They
214B, right?
have been told a lie. All right.
Okay. Thank you
Best of
so
luck.
much.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
You're welcome. Sajji, go ahead. Saj Maru.
Yes, sir. Hi. So I'm currently on my STEM OPT and it's expiring in February 2026. And I did not get picked in my last H1B round. So I was planning to go on day one CPT, considering the new rule that is proposed regarding the duration of status. I was wondering, would it be a good option for me to start my day one CPT in October itself? Initially, I was planning to do it in January. And I think if I started in October, it would be before the rule goes into effect if it's approved.
Well,
And
the rule is not going to go into effect right away
mhm.
because we have notice and comment till I think the 30th of September or 29th of September.
Yes.
After that, it might take them a couple of months, maybe more, to go over all the comments. And then they'll probably give a little bit of a time before they make the rule effective. Who knows? But yeah, the earlier you do it, the better off you are, I think.
Yeah, because the rule says that you cannot do a second master's, and I was planning to do a second master's. So I was planning that if I get an I-20 for a second master's before the rule goes into effect, then
Yeah,
I
you
would
might be
be.
able to. They
Uh,
don't have any grandfathering clauses. I don't know what they are going to do. That's going to be one of my comments to the government. I don't know what they are planning with the people who are already doing
yeah,
second, third, or fourth master.
because they say that in the transition they would allow time until the I-20 expires. That is like 2 years or something. So I
Yeah,
think
well,
that.
we'll see how the transition works out. Okay.
Okay, so do
Yeah,
you?
it makes sense to go into that right now.
Okay, so do you think like if the current students who are already enrolled, they might be impacted by this, like
I
doing the
don't know what
CPT?
they're going to do. See, these are proposed regulations. Normally, they don't make a lot of changes to final, but you never know.
Okay. Okay. And so for the CPT, it approved for 1 year and then it renews for another year. So do you think with this law they might get something that the renewal process will also need an approval from USCIS?
Have you seen that they didn't even touch CPT? They are
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
make all these changes in F1.
Mhm.
They didn't even touch CPT.
Yeah. But mainly it's that the CPT, many people prefer to do second masters, and that's what they are affecting. Like you cannot do the same degree
Yeah,
and
but
then
they
go
but they didn't talk about CPT as being illegal or anything. So
Okay.
I don't think they're touching CPT.
Okay.
All right.
So it would be better if we enroll as early as possible before this.
I don't know the answer to that question, but certainly looks like that.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Put your hand down, please. Srinath ji, go ahead. Srinath?
Hello, Rajiv. Can you hear me?
I can. Please go ahead.
Thanks for taking me on. So I'm on H1B. My H1 amendment has been filed, and my wife is also on H1B, but we're trying to file her H4 and H4 EAD. I have an approved I-140. So if I upgrade my amendment to premium processing and include my H4, my wife's H4 and H4 EAD through my premium processing, will that be considered as concurrent filing, and will that, result in expedited approval of?
So the bundling,
Yeah,
putting everything together in one bundle for getting premium was pursuant to a settlement in a federal court. That settlement expired in January.
yeah,
Okay. However, the Ida Kuni settlement. However, many of our fellow lawyers have reported that they were still getting bundling treatment, which is expedited H4, H4 EAD. My own experience was it's highly erratic. You never know. One thing. Second thing, if they are not in the same bundle when they are filed, I doubt very much you are going to get bundling treatment.
when you say when your file, like with the H1B.
Altogether, one package,
Okay,
H1B, H4, H4 EAD.
okay,
All right.
okay. So that makes sense. Okay. So other question is, if she has her own H1 amendment pending with USCIS, and if we submit the H4 now with along with the EAD, will that result in her H1 amendment being let's say cancelled, or since we are filing for H4?
You can't have H4 and H1 at the same time.
Okay,
Whichever gets approved last would be her status. However, in this case, let me change that. If the H4 gets approved, the H1 amendment probably will be denied.
okay.
Okay.
So whichever gets first.
Yeah. Whichever gets last will get
Okay,
approved.
okay.
However, because H4 is a different status, if she goes into H4, then there's no H1 left to amend.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
But if she gets H1 approved first, but the H4 gets
Then
on
H4,
later
then
on,
she's fine.
then she's fine. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So quick question, last question.
Yeah,
On the
please make it
H4,
really
can
good.
we,
Guys, I have a
yeah,
lot of people waiting. Please
yeah,
be respectful of other people also. Go ahead.
yeah. On the H4, like, can we select like the date when we can start the H4, or
Yeah,
is
you
it
can. You
okay?
can.
Or
Yeah,
is
I
it
just
the
talked about that. I just
okay.
talked about that. Listen to this recording.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Take care.
Appreciate it. Take
You're
care.
welcome. Kruti ji, go ahead, Kruti.
Oh, hello Rajiv ji. I have a couple of questions on my husband's change of status application. So he was laid off in July, and we filed a change of status to H4 in August before the 60 days grace period.
Okay.
So he is currently interviewing continuously. So my question would be,
So his
what
60
is
days
the—
are already over, right? July, August,
Yes,
September.
yes, exactly. We have already filed on 21st August. So we have the receipt notice and everything on H4. So on that per se, we are good. But he had this question: if he receives the offers from two employers, in this situation, can both the employers file for H1B petitions for him in parallel?
Absolutely. Why not?
Okay, and would those be filing or be considered as H1B transfer or the change of status petitions? I'm guessing
Changes.
it's going to be
Well,
change of status.
actually, that is a very problematic area. Not problematic, difficult
Okay,
to pin down, because
okay,
his 60 days are over. He's no longer on H1.
correct.
Okay. He's in authorized period of stay, which is less than status.
Mm-hmm.
So if he were to get filed, I think it'll be filed as consular processing. I'll try. If I were his lawyer, I would try for a change of status, but change of status from what? So I
Okay.
would make an argument that he can be given a change of status. Very, very unlikely. He'll probably end up going for a visa stamping.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And another thing is, if one H1B petition is approved before the other, should the second petition still be filed as change of again? I
There's no
think
change
that
because the
yeah,
first one will be consular processing. The second one will also
correct.
be consular
Okay.
processing. Okay.
Okay, and in that case, like, should we withdraw the H4 petition once we get the
That's your
H1B?
discussion with your lawyers. I can't because it depends on where you are at that time.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I think that would be great. Yeah,
Best of
thank
luck.
you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. Praneet ji, go ahead. Put your hand
Good
down,
afternoon,
Praneet.
good afternoon, Rajiv sir. Am I audible?
You are. Please go ahead.
Okay. So I had a job offer from an employer. However, due to their ITR certification for me coming through, then my starting date was going in September 29, and my current H1B visa was expiring on 2nd September due to my end of employment. So what are my options that I could leverage to keep the job?
So, hmm.
Basically, they canceled the job offer when I told them this thing, that
Hmm.
ITR could not be filed by the time my H1B was ending. So are there any options that I could leverage now?
Is there any expedite possible for the ITR? Have you talked with the lawyers who do
No,
that?
when I gave them this piece of information, they told that we won't be able to support this. And it generally takes around at least 4 to 6 weeks to get the ITR.
And they can't expedite it.
No.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can tell you, Praneet ji, that would help.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for that.
You're
Then
welcome.
my second question is, what is the possibility slash confidence to enter US again if I leave US to retain time on my current H1B while my B2 is pending application status?
Well, if you come back on H1B, I'm pretty confident. But if you try to come back on B2, highly unlikely they'll allow you.
So is it so could I be confident that I have my time on H1B until 2026?
Yeah.
So I leave US now to retain my time on H1 because my B2
Yeah.
is pending.
Anytime you are physically outside the US can be recaptured.
Would there be any resistance from geopolitics standpoint and companies to hire someone who is in India?
You are getting into politics. I have no idea.
Okay, got
All
it.
right.
Okay,
Best of
thank you.
luck. You're welcome.
Then
No, I
next
have to go
is
on, Praniji.
okay, no problem.
Yashi, go ahead, please. I have a lot of
Uh,
people waiting, guys.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yep.
So I have a valid I-797 and H-1B visa until next year.
Okay.
So currently my employer has filed for H-1B amendment for job title change.
Okay.
So I was planning to go to India in 2 months. So can I travel while my amendment is pending? If I have valid I-797 and stamp.
Yeah, you can.
And my follow-up question was, if it gets approved when I'm in India, do I
No problem.
need to present the new I-797 or?
Yeah, just tell them to email you a copy. You don't need the original. Just email you a copy.
Oh, okay. So when I come back, I have to show the new one if it is approved.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
well, all the best.
Can we
SJ,
take Ananya? She's been here for a long time, can't
yeah,
resign.
yeah. Where is Ananya, Sumanji?
Ananya?
Ananya, please unmute
Yes.
yourself and start talking.
Yeah.
Ananya.
Hi, Rajiv ji. I was on H1B visa. I got laid off and then I transferred to B2 visa. It got approved. It is ending this month, September 10th. So I'm planning to file for extension. My concern here is like to show the proof of my savings. I did not have enough savings last month, but I have amount right now, enough amount. So I am planning to submit bank statement and the screenshot of the balance, but my bank statement, previous month's bank statement does not show enough amount.
Where did the
So
money
is there
come from?
any my parents?
Yeah. So if the
Yeah.
money came from your parents, it's a absolutely a legitimate source. I don't
Okay.
think that should be a problem.
Yeah. So should I submit the previous month statement, uh, or should I just submit the screenshot of the amount, or should I ask bank for more proof? Maybe the
There
transaction
is no
history.
law on these issues. Submit the one that
Mm-hmm.
is beyond controversy, which is the most recent one. They ask you in
Okay.
RFE, submit whatever they ask for.
Okay. Fine.
All
Fine.
right.
Okay. Yeah.
Best of
Thank
luck,
you, sir.
Ananya ji. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am. SJ, go ahead, please. SJ.
Hi,
SJ, go.
sir. Yeah. So, I recently got engaged and we are planning on getting married.
Mhm.
I'm an Indian, she's from Taiwan. So I had two questions. One, my parents are planning to come for the wedding, because it's going to be a court marriage over here.
Okay.
So the wedding's in early November. I was
Mhm.
wondering with the new change of the $250 visa integrity fee, is that something they're going to be facing as well? They have valid B1, B2 visas and they've traveled to the US before.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think if they are not applying for a new visa, why would they be subject to a new visa fees? But I don't know. I haven't looked into this issue. Sorry.
Got it. So the second question I had was, I won the H1B lottery and I have my approval, so I will be on H1B when we get married. She would still be on F1. What are our options? Like my employer is willing to file for my green card. I
Yeah,
did read somewhere that I can be tried for the country of my spouse.
yeah, yeah.
So will I
Yeah.
be even my employment-based green card can be filed as I would go into the Taiwanese
Yeah.
line instead of
So
the
hold
Indian
on.
line.
Hold on. So this will come into play only when you file 485, which is 2, 3 years down the line. Okay.
Okay,
So yes, and you will come under Taiwan quota. So therefore,
Taiwan.
yeah, therefore you can start your green card today if you want. No problem.
Got it. All
All
right,
right.
sir. That answers both my questions. Thank you.
All the best, Ji. Put your hand down. Akash Ji,
Thank
go ahead.
you.
And also
Yeah,
congratulations, SJ. Akash Ji, go ahead.
Thank you.
yeah. Hello, Rajivji. So my issue is same as Prachis, where I got my H1B approved. I'm on STEM OPT, but unfortunately, the startup which I was working went bankrupt, and they laid me off last Friday.
Mhm.
So I just want to know my options. They are okay to help me in any way, but not in a financial way where I could ask for a pay or extend my period there. Except that they are helpful in other ways. I just
You
want
are
to
on
know my.
H1B, right, Akash Ji?
No, it's approved, but it starts from October 15th. I mean October.
They can't keep you on the payroll for a couple of weeks in October, can they?
No, they can't pay me a penny also till then.
Yeah, I think
And
the
this,
survival of this H1B is highly questionable.
yeah. Um, they mentioned they can put me on unpaid leave. Is there any
That
possibility
doesn't
for some?
work. That doesn't work.
Can I transfer to if I get a job like in 1 2 weeks? Can I transfer the
You
H1B?
can
Which
you
is
can try, Akash Ji. This is a frequently asked question.
okay.
I've covered it many times. Just go to our frequently asked questions on immigration.com. I've
Okay.
covered it many times. Bottom line is it's highly doubtful any of these things will work.
Okay.
All right. So one of the things you can do is you're currently on OPT.
Yes, STEM OPT. Yes.
When does that expire?
Next November, 2026 November.
So one option you have is to tell your employer to immediately withdraw your H1B
Okay.
and then coordinate with your DSO to reinstate your service. They usually won't do it until a government actually revokes it, and they can take a long time revoking.
So in that case, I'll definitely lose my H1B, right?
H1B and OPT both.
Okay.
So therefore, you have to move very quickly and keep proof that the request for revocation was sent to the USCIS.
Okay.
Okay. Hope for the best. Litigation might be your only option. You have time left on being out of work for being unemployed. The 150 days that you have.
Yeah, I have all the time left for me.
Yeah, then you should be okay. Then they can reinstate you into service and you can go back your happy merry way onto STEM OPT.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Rajiv.
All the best. Put your hand down, please, Akashi. Apurvaji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. This is Tapan, sorry, Apurva's spouse. So the situation is Apurva, she was let go yesterday. She was on her H1 status. I have my own H1. So I was about to file her change of status online. However, I have a new job offer, and the new employer has agreed to file her H4 change of status with mine in 15 days from now, approximately.
That should be fine, right? Because she's got this
So,
grace period. Her
this.
I-94 is not expiring, right?
No. That's until December. But this NTA fear is making me scared. So I was thinking I'll just file today as well.
NTAs are not coming in every case. They are coming in a few cases. And actually, American Immigration Lawyers Association has been trying to follow that up with the government because most of these NTAs seem to get resolved fairly quickly. But if you have absolutely no tolerance for risk, then go ahead and file your H4. It can always be filed again.
Oh, so I can file it today and the new employer can also file it. It just doesn't, it's okay to have two applications. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All the best. Rohit ji, go ahead. Rohit Paul.
Hey, hi Rajiv ji. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We spoke through email regarding my situation with an employer change under STEM OPT pending case.
Okay. Yeah. I remember I told you, hey man, find a job real quickly and upload it.
Yes. So I found a job. I've already started working for this employer and I've submitted my I-983 just before even starting it.
Very good.
My I-20 is still being processed with my university, and they hopefully they send me the I-20 by this week. Now my questions are, since I applied for STEM OPT on July 4th, just 4 days before my OPT expired, what is the likely timeline for USIS to start working on my case?
I don't know the answer to that question. You can always premium your case too.
Okay. And do I upload all my documents in the unsolicited section of the current STEM case, or do I create a new I-765 case?
That's what we've been doing. You have time left to file a completely new STEM OPT application?
Yes. So are you asking about the unemployment days?
No. I'm asking, so you have to apply before your current OPT expires, right?
No, my current OPT already expired.
But then you don't have time to file another 765. You have to upload it.
In the current STEM case, is it? Okay. And my last question is regarding my letter of explanation. Should I over-explain my situation of my old job and why I haven't worked with the initial employer, or should I over-explain my new employer?
No. I don't see any need to explain it until you're asked to.
Okay. But anyway, I as per regulations, I should still send the letter anyway as part of the...
You should send a cover letter saying that there was a job change, unexpected job change. Here is my new I-983 has already been filed. Here is my updated I-20 and information about the new employer.
And of course, just putting in a word of don't that this new employment is a paid position and this is my salary and
yeah, you can do all that, but also if you can get through to the USCIS and talk with an officer, that would be even better.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Best of luck, Rohiji.
Thank you, Rajiv.
Bye-bye. Bhumika ji, without any Bhumika, how can I help you?
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me a chance to speak. I am a PhD and I am on H4 right now. And I have research publications, but from last 1 year, I haven't been able to find anything like H1B or something. What could you suggest me the best? Like I'm a researcher from like many years and I've done my PhD from India.
You're thinking of an EB1A? Is that what you're thinking? Or are you
I've
thinking
heard
of
about
a job
it.
search?
Yeah,
Sorry?
I've heard about it, but I am still not sure about NIW and EB1A. Like what will be
See,
the best path?
NIW is EB2 category. So it's marginally useful. In some ways it's very useful. But
Mhm.
if you were married to somebody who was born in a country other than India, that could be quite useful. If NIW is not a very useful option, then you should look at EB1A. Build your resume for EB1A.
Okay, okay. But still, I can see the time and the waiting period is for 2 years. That means I can still not work for next 2 years, right?
No, no. But you can look at an O1A, Bhumika ji. Why don't
Okay,
you email me your resume? I'll take a look at it.
sure, sure. So,
Okay.
Sumanji, if you could just share the mail ID, I would be like
Yeah,
highly very
it's
grateful
very
to you.
easy. It's help@immigration.com. That's my personal email. Help
Okay,
at
okay.
immigration.com. All right.
Thank you so much, Ashna. Yeah,
You're
thank you.
welcome, Bhumika ji. Best of luck. Anand Kumar ji, go ahead.
Hello. Hi. Thank you so much for this time, Rajiv ji. So my situation is right now is that I came on a B1 B2 on my wife graduation, uh, and I attended it. I was supposed to go back, then her H1B got picked, and I changed my status to H4. It's been a year and a half more than that, and I wanted to get into like an F1 start as a full-time student. And I did my change of status, like I self-applied myself, and I got an RFE now, which is asking about the resident in abroad and what is my. They asked a few documents to prove that I'm not abandoning
Anand
my.
ji, you got that RFE when you tried to convert to B to F, right?
No, from H4 to.
H4 to F. Sorry, my
Yeah.
mistake. You got an RFE when you tried to convert from H4 to F1, right?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. So yeah, these kind of RFEs are quite common. How can
Okay.
I help you? If you have a focused question, I can try to answer.
Okay. So the first thing is that I've tried reaching the team, sending email and RFE to the team to want to have a consultation with you on this, so that you can help me to navigate, or you can help me to draft whatever has to be done.
How many pages is the RFE?
Okay, it's 3 pages.
Okay. So you have a couple of choices. We
Mhm.
can set up a consultation for you.
Okay.
I think 15 minutes should be enough
Okay.
because it's a short RFE and these are routine RFEs.
Okay.
If you need more time, we can set up another consultation or you can set up a 30-minute consultation. That's your call.
Okay.
If you want to set up a consultation, just send me an email. Again, help@immigration.com. I'll have our office reach out. One of my team members will reach out
Okay.
to you to set up a call. Okay.
All right. And I think the majority of the questions is asked about my residency proof on that.
Yeah, we'll help you deal with that.
All
I'll
right.
make some suggestions because some of them are really idiotic, but we still have to deal with them. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time. And I'll send a mail right up. Thank you so much.
Sure, Arunji. All the best. Ji. Arunji, go ahead, please. Arunji.
Hi Rajiv. So can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I did talk to you last week. So I mean, I'm so laid off from my present job. So,
Okay.
however, my employer agreed to continue the perm processing. So he will be filing for the 9089 in the next 2 or 3 days, I would say. So he's claiming that I'm eligible for 1 year extensions with an employer. So I just wanted to check if that is true or not.
They haven't even filed the perm yet, right?
So they would be doing it tomorrow. I have the draft copy.
You
So
don't become eligible until the perm has been pending 1 year.
okay, cool. So got it. Yeah. So I'll become eligible next year, is what you're trying to tell.
That sounds right. Yep.
Okay, cool, got it. And also, one more question is that my last day with my employer would be September 12th. So that's my last pay date. And when would my 60-day clock start? Immediately after my
Yeah,
pay date?
see, Trump administration, this is a frequently asked question. Under the Biden administration, they said, look, we will start counting your 60 days from the day after your pay period coverage. So let's say you got your last paycheck in September and it covered your pay till July. Okay. But you stopped working in February. So under Biden administration's rule, because your pay was paid till July, your 60 days will begin in August, right?
Okay.
Even though you got your paycheck in September, it was for the period up to July. Correct? Got it so far? Okay. Trump went and archived that page. So the archive means it says this information is no longer accurate, but some of it may be still accurate. So we don't know which way they are going to go. It is better to assume that your last working day is the day before your 60 days begin.
Okay, got it. Yep.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
RTB, go ahead, please. RTB. RTB. You may not know who you are, but your call sign or whatever that is called is RTB. Okay, Rohit, go ahead, please, Rohitji. Sumanji, can you hear me?
Hello, Rajivji.
Hi,
I
Raj.
can.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was
Yeah,
okay. Am I
thanks for your
talking to
time.
myself? Okay, Rohitji, go ahead, please.
Yeah, hello, Rajivji. Thanks for your time. So I have a question regarding my situation. So right now, currently I am on my STEM OPT and my H1B got picked in this year's lottery. But unfortunately, I have been moved out. I have been laid off in July. But my I-129 got approved, and even I got the the notice, but I-787 notice. But can you let me know, is my H1B is going to be valid or?
Okay. So this is another frequently asked question. I pretty much talk about it every call that we make. I think there is a lot of confusion what the government wants us to do. But in an order of decreasing security, this is the way I see it. If you get an H1B approval and you actually work with the employer after your H1B kicks off, let's say your H1B kicks off on October 1st, and you actually work for that employer for a few pay periods, you are pretty secure with your H1B. That's the best scenario. Below that is your H1B got approved and you worked with that employer for only 1 or 2 days after your H1B kicks off. Still, an argument can be made that your H1B is secure. Below that is an employer who does not hire you on October 1st, but they don't revoke your H1B until after October 1st. In the meantime, you are looking to transfer and you transfer after October 1st, before the revocation. Okay. Maybe that can work. Below that is your H1B revocation occurs before October 1st. That's pretty much unsafe. If the employer who sponsored your H1B revokes your H1B before October 1st, I don't think your H1B survives. Okay.
Okay.
Now, under some interpretations, because government seems to put so much emphasis on admission, were you admitted on H1B? Admission for people who are in the United States, as far as I know, means you got a change of status.
Yes.
You did get a change of status. Your change
Yeah.
of status was effective from October 1st, but you did get it.
Yes.
So, what if you tried to transfer your H1B to another employer before October 1st? My problem is if your H1B is revoked before October 1st, government is probably going to revoke even if they approve the H1B somewhere along the line. So if you can't work for the employer, at least try to talk with them to revoke your H1B after October 1st. And you can try transferring your H1B before October 1st and hope for the best. I can't say it's going to survive. The other set of options is if you have time remaining on your STEM OPT, immediately revoke your H1B and ask your DSO to reinstate your student status, service.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. All the best.
And I have one more question. Like,
make it
so
very quick.
Yeah, like I have this question. So the current employer which I've been laid off, they have been they said they called me and they said they might call me back for the position before October 1st. So if they are going to rehire me, is my H1B going to be valid or?
Yeah, it could work, but let's look at your OPT. You are currently on cap gap, right?
Yeah, I'm on STEM OPT, right?
STEM OPT.
I have 100 days.
100 days, no? So if they hire you back within the 100 days that we have, your H1B should be okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All the best, Rohitji.
Yeah. Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you. Thanks a
You're
lot.
welcome. RTB, you are back.
Yes. Hi, Rajivji.
Go ahead.
Actually, I filed a DOL regarding my wages to the Department of Labor. But they asked me to submit like WH4 form and the other documents. What are those documents apart from the LCA?
So you are talking about a complaint against the employer.
Yes. Regarding my wages.
That is what you should do. The Department of Labor is extremely helpful to people who they are trying to get money for. Okay. Just pick up the phone and call them up if you have any questions, because I don't know what they're asking for. Whatever they are asking for, just pick up the phone and call them. They'll be
And
able
one
to.
more, yeah, got it. One more question. So I found the new employer and I got the job also, but I want to transfer my H1B. So do I need to transfer for my wife also,
Yeah.
who is on
Do
H4?
it for both. Do it for both. Don't take a chance with this.
Okay, got it.
All the
Thank
best. You're welcome. Afzal ji, go ahead. Afzal.
Yeah, thanks Rajiv ji for your time. So actually I was working with the TCS and I got laid off on 28th. That was, it shows 28th July. That was, it shows like my termination. So during that time I was in India because I was on bench from like a month ago with the TCS. Then when I was in India, I got this email saying that July 28th is your last day. Then I come back to US on August 16th. Okay, now I'm here, but yesterday when I was checking in the USCIS with my H1B, it was showing it's revoked on August 10th. Okay, so my question is, in my I-94 status, it was showing like H1B until February 2027. So am I here in like illegal status or?
So this is really a weird situation. What the government has said is this. If I'm speaking from memory, so double check. This is on the USCIS website. If you Google H1B options for laid off employees, site uscis.gov, it'll bring you to a page with an accordion text of frequently asked questions. The weird statement that the government made was this. Again, this page has been archived. I don't know what its value is. They said, a question was, can I travel during the 60-day grace period? They said, no. If you do, your 60 days are gone. They said, what if I get information that I've been laid off while I'm outside US, which is your case? They said, if you are able to come back to the US, you have 60-day grace period.
Okay, so I have
It's a
that.
very weird statement, right?
Yeah.
If you are able to come back, that means if the CBP lets you come in, then you've got the 60-day grace period. So that appears to be the way they thought about it.
Okay, and can I still like file the change of status?
if you are within the 60 days, why not? Give it a shot.
Yeah, yeah. And like, what will be the intent to stay I need to give? Because I don't have a house. When I was reading, like, it was showing like if child is going to school or like if you have like house.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. In all our B2 cases, we have stated it quite simply. We have said, look, I got laid off. I am going to start looking for another job. I am looking for another job. In the meantime, I have enough savings that I will not have to work without authorization. Here is a copy of my bank statements. I have never violated any laws, nor will I ever violate laws. And kindly give me the B2 so I can look for another job.
Okay, yeah, understood. So can I change it if I find any job? Can I just change it back to H1B?
That's a long story. Do me a favor. Just go ahead and drop me an email. I'll send you some information. Or if you are connected with me on LinkedIn, just send me a message on LinkedIn.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Ratulji?
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you for hosting. I have some follow-up question from last week.
Okay.
So I have my PhD in US and I was working with one of my employer for a year and I had my H1B stamped. But I got laid off on 31st of July and I am in 60 days of grace period. Now I'm going back to academia as a postdoc. And currently the university is doing a background check, so it's taking some time.
Okay.
My question is, if they file a petition for H1B transfer within the 60 days period, can I stay in US or do I need to leave just before the 60 days case period is over?
Okay. If I understand your question simply stated is this. If within the 60-day grace period, my application is received by the USCIS, can I stay in the US while the application is pending? And the answer is
the answer is
yes.
Okay.
Not only that, you can start working as soon as the receipt comes. So file premium processing, if your receipt as soon as your receipt comes, because the filing occurred within the 60-day grace period, you can even start working.
Okay. And my start date can be after 60 days of grace period?
I don't think so. I think that's highly questionable. I wouldn't want to take a chance with that. That is definitely a gray area. I would say it should be within 60-day grace period.
Okay.
All right. Even though you don't start within 60 days, start date should be within 60 days.
Okay. Okay.
That's the
Got
way
it.
I would file it. All right.
Okay. And
I
do you
may have to go on. Make it really the last question. So I still have people to attend to.
Yeah, sure. Since there's a long background check, if I apply for B1, B2 now, do you recommend that way? And when should I apply?
Yeah, I think it's worth that $600-700 that you have to spend. I think so. I would apply for it because you can always withdraw it.
Okay.
All right.
And
All the best.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
What are the good reasons to why?
Always the truth. No lies, no drama. You can
Okay.
send me an email or a LinkedIn question. I have some documents written down. I'll send them to you.
Sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Prateek ji, go ahead, please.
Hello, Rajiv ji. I'm asking this question on behalf of my father.
Okay.
So he's the permanent resident and he frequently travels to India. So he's in India like for almost 200 to 250 days, but he visits US also.
He's gonna lose his green card.
Oh.
Because his permanent home is not in the US. He's visiting US, he's living in India.
So like I and like my sister, my mom, so we all stay in US and he is like
Yeah, he must have his business in India, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his green card. They catch him doing that, at some point they're gonna take away the green card.
So what are the options? Like what should he do over here now?
Is he right now in USA or India?
He's in US right now.
Okay. Have him apply for a re-entry permit.
Okay.
That gets him. So once he files his re-entry permit, let him do his biometrics, and then he leaves. Okay.
Okay.
The re-entry permit can be sent to him in India to the US consulate or to you, and you can send it to him or to your lawyer.
Okay.
Okay. That gets him permission to stay away up to 2 years, but he can come as many times as he wants to.
Okay. So like the condition, what they say that if you're staying out of US for let us say more than 365 days or something, so that doesn't matter. Like if he still has the
If you
re-entry.
have a re-entry permit, you can stay away for all the way to 2 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. But be careful, talk to your lawyers about the details. I can just point the direction. I can't tell you the whole roadmap. All right.
And so he's also planning to purchase few commercial properties here in US. So
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with his green card.
oh, okay. Okay.
That's a separate problem. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rajiv ji. Thank you.
You're welcome. But that does help because it tightens his ties and commerce to the United States. So I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
But do the re-entry permit. That's very important.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I'll
All the
ask him to get
best.
started with this. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
sir.
Raj.
Yep. Vinay ji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you so much for hosting this session. So, I'm currently in California and I'm on H1B. My fiance is on F1, and I got laid off yesterday. And I got a warn notice saying that my last date of employment would be 3rd November. Now, my few questions are so, what are the options? And my marriage is planned on 22nd November uh, this year. So, what are my options to come back to USA if I were to plan to if I were to travel to India for my marriage?
In the order of preference, H1B, another H1B.
Another job.
Yep. Second is F2.
Okay.
The third one is tourist visa. I don't think they're going to give it to you that easily.
Okay. So, sir, in this case, if I apply for a new H1B, if I find a job in 1 month, I'll still have approximately 1 month and 15 days before my marriage. So, can I apply for H1B premium processing in that case?
Yeah, you can. Why
And
not?
get it approved. Okay. And regarding F2, sir, so should I apply for change of status if I don't find a job in 1 month?
You can. But you
Okay.
have to be married. Remember that.
Yeah. So in case if I don't get a job in 1 month, I plan to get married in US and apply for F2 change of status. And once it gets approved, then I plan to travel to India, get a stamp, and then come back.
That's fine.
Okay. So, sir, is there a possibility that if I go to India and from there apply for F2 instead of
Yeah.
F2 change of
Yeah, you
status?
don't need an F2 approval from the USCIS. You can directly apply in the consulate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the
And
best.
thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Srija ji, go ahead. Srija.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. So,
Sure.
I have H1B extension coming up on September 30th, but I was laid off in August and I've been looking for jobs since then, but there is no luck. So, I was planning to apply for B2 by like September 20th, like in the utilize all the days and then apply for the B2.
No, I would apply as early as possible.
Okay, apply already, like start up looking into it. Okay, sure. And one more question, sir, is that my employer, they filed, my perm got approved and then they filed I-140 in end of July. So
Okay.
it's been a couple of months that the process is going on. They did normal processing, not the premium. Right. So is it okay if I change to B2 and then look for jobs, and will it impact the I-140 that is going on with my employer?
Yeah, that's a very long story.
Oh,
Okay. You need to talk with your lawyers who are doing the green card and ask them how would we justify if the government asks us, um, here is a permanent job, then why is she let off? Okay.
okay.
Because green card is based upon a permanent job. They should have thought of all that, and I'm sure they would have. Any competent lawyers would. So talk to your lawyers about survivability of an I-140 when you are being laid off, because it looks like direct opposites, right? I have a permanent job, but I'm laying you off.
Right. So they completed the filing process in July, and then I was let go in
Not
August.
relevant. Even if there is 1 day gap in the intention to hire you back or the capability to hire you back, that green card is zero.
Okay.
Okay. So you need to talk to your, I don't have enough time to go over all the details here. Talk to your lawyers. Again, like I said, they should have thought of that, and I'm sure they would have. Just say, how are we going to argue if this comes up?
But just a question, like if I change to B2, I mean, worst case, do I have to lose the hope on the I-140 or?
I don't know the answer to that question because that's up to the government. They want to make an issue of it, they can. Even during B2, they can make an issue. You have a green card going. But for people who are going from H1 to B1, this is a normal thing.
Okay.
All right. A lot of them have I-140s approved.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Vishnuji, go ahead, please.
Namaste, Rajiv ji. Can you hear me?
I can. Namaste, Vishnu.
Yeah. So my wife and I both are on F1 visa. We're doing bachelor's. Both our visas are expiring, and we're graduating next year. My problem is I have a I-140 denied in the past, and one is pending for EB2 and IW.
Why was the I-140 denied, Vishnuji?
We got a RFE for one of the three prongs in the NIW part, and it just got denied. So we tried
That's not
again
a big
with
deal.
the
That's not a
better
big
case.
deal. That's not a big deal.
Okay, yeah. So my question was, is it possible to renew? And right now I'm on pre-OPT, like to renew our F1 visas.
Yeah, you should be able to, because even if the I-140 was denied or even if it was approved, so far the government has been quite okay giving F1, B1, B2s, etc., even with the I-140 pending or approved.
Okay, yeah. I was worried they might deny it based on the
There is an inherent
214B.
tension between permanent intention and temporary intention. But for students, hopefully they should be, or if it was the Biden administration, they would have been more understanding that students have to make their own plans. So I
Okay.
think it should be okay.
Thank you. And one more question before I go. What about renewing it in Canada, Mexico, or Bahamas?
Getting a visa stamp.
Yes, sir.
F1 visa stamps are always tricky. You never know what's going to happen. Okay.
Okay.
So you can try, but if I were you, I would avoid it as much as possible until I'm back on H1B.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Srushti ji, go ahead, please.
Hello, Rajesh sir. Can you hear me?
I can. Yes, please.
Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. Sir, my question is like I was laid off on H1B cap exempt in April, and before 60 days grace period time, I applied for B2 visa. And in July, I got a job in same cap exempt company, and my employer applied for H1B cap exempt petition again for me. So in August, in August when they applied for it, but I got an RFE, and now USC is asking that what was your status in between gap of April to August, and
Hold
I
on,
was out
Srushti
of
ji.
status.
Srushti, that
Yeah.
is not a big deal because that's a good question. That's a normal question. And the normal answer is I'm in authorized period of stay because I timely filed my B2.
Okay, sir, I had already B2 visa approval in August, so
Then you're already on B2. But the thing is, even which day which month did you file your H1B?
in August month, in 8th of August, they have filed my
So
H1B cap exempt.
when you applied for your H1B, you already had the B2 approval, right?
No, no, sir.
was
That time
pending?
I had pending. Yeah, it was pending. I
Yeah.
got
So,
approved B2 in 25th August.
so there is no problem. As long as it was approved by the time the H1B is decided, they should approve your H1B as a change of status.
Okay. So, sir, what is the possibility to get approved H1B petition? Like, maybe deny or approve?
I don't have a weight or measure for it. I can't say 33 kilogram possibility. But I think it's a good argument, and I think they should give you the H1B within the US. All right.
Okay, so it's not a big deal to explain USCS that it's
I
not a
don't know what
legal
is big deal,
status.
what is not. It should not be. In a perfect world, in a sensible world, it should not be a problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Anjali ji, go ahead. Guys, the problem is immigration law is not mathematical. You can never predict what the possibilities are. We can always say what chances are. A lot of things depend upon who the caseworker is, who the adjudications officer is, what the current thinking of the government is. And sometimes we even don't know what their thinking is. So we do the best we can. We go by the law and by the policy and the procedures that have worked in the past. Anjali ji, go ahead.
Thank you, Rajiv ji. Speaking on behalf of my girlfriend, now fiance. So,
पक्का कर लो इसको, डांट पड़ सकती है।
yeah, thank you. So, yeah, like we are planning to get married in December. We have to travel to India. The thing is, her H1B got picked and it's still pending. The employer didn't do premium. Now she inquired if she can do premium on her own, and this was their response. An employee may only pay for premium processing if doing so will not reduce their wage below the labor condition
Yeah, that is
application.
not possible. That is not possible. So the problem is premium processing. I always used to think it's okay for the employee to do premium processing, but more and more we are realizing it's best not to take a chance. Let the employer pay for it. Employees should stay away from paying for any part of the H1B process.
Okay, so is there a way we can we can convince them, or any thoughts?
No, I can't think of anything.
All right.
I just thought of a creative solution. What if the employee's husband pays for it, or husband to be pays for it?
Yeah, so on that, yeah, we do have a follow-up.
Right?
There's the credit card option, like using form G1450, but this is purely based on ChatGPT deep research, so not really sure if that's a viable option for us. But it does allow a credit card payment without a payroll deduction, so the wage won't fall below the DOL, minimum wage certification.
It doesn't work like that. It's a lot more complicated than that. If I had time, I would explain it to you, but it won't work.
All right. No worries. So then the best would be to wait for the approval and hope it works out.
Or tell the employer to pay for it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll have that conversation. Thank you so much.
All the best. Dilawar ji, go ahead. Dilawar Goyal.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Can you hear me now?
I can. Go ahead, please.
Good to see you, sir, again. Quick question. Me and my wife, we had our newborn a month ago, and thank you. My wife is planning to go to India on her maternity leave. While she'll be in India, she will consume all her mat leave and will go on an unpaid leave.
She's on H1B, right?
She's on H1B, and by the time she comes back to US, she will be on unpaid. So she might not have her latest pay stub, but she'll have her pay stubs, let's say, till September.
I just wrote a detailed memo on this just a few days back, 2-3 days back.
Okay.
So this is still fresh in my mind. So this is the way I saw the law, at least from the immigration perspective. You can check on the state law on this and federal law on this, but employment law. Immigration law says this: look, whatever the law requires, federal and state, the minimum that should be paid by the employer should be paid leave. They must abide. Okay, so they've done that. What if the employee says, I want another 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks? Can they do that? And the answer is, if that is the uniform policy for all employees, and if the employee requests that leave, and you can document it. In other words, employer can't make you take leave, but if you ask for leave, you can.
Right. So in this case, she is asking for that unpaid leave, and we will get that unpaid leave. The concern is more about returning back to US because she'll be in India by that time.
Yeah,
and when she comes back,
get a letter from the employer, and actually better even a letter from the employer and the lawyers that explains the law. This is the law, and she's actually pretty much doing everything by the book, and her job is still open when she comes back. She should be okay.
Got it. Okay, perfect. And another quick one, Rajiv ji, I'm changing jobs, and right after I start my new job, my H1B is transferred, I start my new job. I want to travel to India as well. Do you see that as a red flag, like starting a new job and traveling within like few weeks?
Not at all. Perfectly okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Namanji, go ahead.
Hi, Rajiv ji. Am I audible?
You are.
Yeah. So I just got my H1B visa renewed and I have a valid I-797. I wanted to travel to Canada, but I do not have the new H1B stamp. So can I travel via automatic
Yeah,
visa
yeah.
revalidation?
You can do AVR if you have an I-94 that is still valid. Sure.
Okay, so is it a high risk of rejection on
Not
re-entry?
really. If your trip is less than 30 days, the only other respect I would pay to this weird environment that we live in, just carry your W-2s showing that you've been working all the way through, and maybe a letter from the employer that
Okay.
you are employed with them and this is just a break that you are taking and the job is still open.
And is getting the stamping done in Canada a valid option or is it
You
risky?
don't do AVR is not available if you try to do stamping and it gets rejected.
Instead of AVR, let's say I just booked a stamping slot.
Then if your stamping is denied, you have to fly to India from there. You can't come back.
Okay, okay. And then one more question I had was my fiance is in F1 visa here and she's moving to Canada for 18 months for employment. So is it safe for her to get B2 visa there and then quickly transfer
I
to
don't know anything about Canadian visa, sorry.
no, B2 visa for like
Traveling back to the
US.
US
Yeah,
occasionally?
yeah.
She can try it. There's nothing wrong with that.
But then we plan to get married like in 3 months. So then is it okay to quickly
Get
hop on to
married
it?
in Canada.
Yeah.
That will be easier. Sure. Why not? If the Canadian laws allow people who are just visiting or living temporarily in Canada to get married, why not?
Okay, so then switching visa from B2 to H4 is allowed like in 3, 4
Sure.
months.
Sure.
Okay, okay.
All right.
That's it. Thank you.
All the best. Sid, go ahead, please. Sid. Ramji, Ram Surya.
Hello. Hello, Rajiv. Thanks
Hello,
for
can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, ma'am, 1 second. Ram, can you hold on? Let me get to Sid.
Hello?
Sure.
Yeah, Ram. Yeah, so, Sid, is that you?
Yes, that is me. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yes. Hi. My question is, I think you answered a couple of questions related to this already. So I have a follow-up question. This is, I have lost my job and I had got picked up for H1, and I asked my employer to file for a revocation. But of course, I've not heard back from them yet or USCIS. Now, my only question was, if what happens on October 1st if I have a job, and what happens on October 1st if I don't have a job?
If your H1B is revoked before October 1st, I think you're out of luck.
Yes.
If it
But
is, but if you have your OPT and STEM OPT, you can start that, right? If
I
it is,
am on my STEM OPT right now, and I
okay,
have my
so,
valid STEM
but
OPT
the
until.
problem, ma'am, is your service is suspended when you file for a change of status H1B.
Okay.
So if you talk to your DSO, they'll tell you that your service is suspended. Unless they have changed the procedures, that's the way it is.
So will I? So if even if I have a job before 1st October,
You
I
are in
can't be working.
unemployment. You are in unemployment period because you can't start a job until they reinstate your service. They can't reinstate the service until the H1B is revoked.
Oh. So currently because what my DSO was saying, that I am currently on STEM since my change of status has not gone into effect, and if I get a job
Okay,
before
that
1st
is
of.
very important because the last time I looked into this issue a few months back,
Yes.
the moment you file your H1B with a change of status request, the
Yes.
system automatically suspended your service. Okay. So in order for you to get back to STEM, they had to reinstate you.
Okay.
Okay. Double check with them. Just say that I understand the procedure was that if somebody files for an H1B with a change of status, their
Okay.
service is suspended and the service cannot be reinstated until the government actually revokes the H1B. And the time in between is considered to be unemployment days out of the 150 days.
So even if I get a job before 1st October, I
Can't join.
cannot start working on it.
You don't have the status. So please double check that with the DSO and come back and talk to me if they tell you something different.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All the best.
That is helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ramji, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Rajiv, thank you for organizing this. And one comment is most of the things in math is also non-deterministic, but
Well, it depends upon which level of math we are talking about. At the highest level, math is just philosophy.
right. So then now going into this, so I already heard the question from Saj on D and S stay, and looks like it's open for current students. So now my only worry is like, let's say I do day one CPT post, and I'm just worried down the ladder as I progress. Like I did not get in third attempt. Let's say I got in fourth attempt or like fifth attempt. Uh, doing this day one CPT because they're already scrutinizing this going forward. Will we have any RFEs on this, and defending this will be tough?
See, the prognostication of the future is an astrologer's job. I don't know what the future brings. But in this round, they have not even touched the CPT. They
Okay.
could have. They were going after all kinds of things in F1. They could have easily taken away the CPT. So it looks like for now, at least, they are letting CPT stand. I don't know what tomorrow brings.
Right. One more decision, Rajivji, is let's say my employer gives me opportunity to work in other country. Do you vote for that route?
I vote for that with a jump of joy if they give you an executive or managerial level job.
Got it. Okay. Thank you for this.
Now, remember one thing, if they give you an executive or managerial level job, I want you to have your lawyers look at the proposed job. Let's say you are getting a proposed job in Taiwan. Okay.
Okay.
I want them to look at the job and then look at the proposed job when you come back to the USA after 1 or 2 years
Mhm.
and make sure they meet the criteria for an EB1C and L1 green card.
Got it. Got it.
That is fantastic. If you have that opportunity, absolutely go for it. Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Karthik ji, go ahead, please. Karthik.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much. And this was in conversation to question on automatic visa revelation, which you already answered when Naman asked. My situation is the same. I would want to like go to Mexico. I am on H1B. My wife is on H4, and you already answered that it is okay to go there
Yeah,
within
Karthik
30
ji,
days.
1 second. Sumanji, you can go ahead. Thank you for staying so long. Sumanji, you can go ahead.
Yes, all right. Thank you. Bye.
Karthik ji, go ahead, please. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yes. So it's same situation where we are just planning to go for a short trip to Mexico and then come back on automatic visa reservation. Just that I am on H1B, but corp to corp. So does that pose any kind of?
It should be okay. I mean, I've not seen any issues with the CBP for people who have jobs. Just alert your manager at the client side that if the CBP calls to please confirm your employment.
Got it. And so will they be calling like the end client or the current vendor on whose
Typically the site where you are working.
side we're working? Okay, and it's a remote position. Okay. And another thing is on my wife's H4 EAD, it says that I'm not authorized for re-entry if you go outside the country. I didn't quite get what that sentence meant.
Not for you. Oh, you know what? You probably have an approval without a visa stamp, right?
Yes, we don't
Yeah,
have a
so
visa
what they're
stamp.
saying is this is an approval. As long as you're in the US, you're okay. But if you step outside, you have to get a visa stamp and come back. I'm guessing that's what they're saying.
Oh, so is there a risk then because she's going to
Yeah,
be
but if
working?
it's AVR, then it should not be a problem. You know what? Have it looked at by your lawyers. It doesn't look like anything extraordinary to me. It looks routine. But I hate to just shoot from the hip and not really look at the document. Just run it by your lawyers. Okay.
By the lawyers. Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
All the
Thank you so
best.
much.
Looks like routine. I think it should be okay to AVR it, but double check with your lawyers anyway. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Best of luck. Hemant ji, go ahead. Hemant.
Hey Rajiv ji, can you go to
I
the
can.
one or two other person and let me?
Okay,
I'll
sure.
be
Sure,
in
I'll
queue.
come back to you. Sure.
Thank you.
Hi, Ray. Go ahead, please, Ray.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can.
I have two questions. So I wanted to ask, I got selected in the H1B this year. It was filed in a different location, and then I was laid off, and then I was rehired by the same company. And but my work location changed.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask, like, will that affect my petition? Like, is there a chance of getting RFE?
Okay. So I'm confused. I don't understand what you just asked me. Let me clarify this. When you say your work location changed, your work location changed with the previous employer that you had an H1B with or with the new employer?
No, it's the same company that I got rehired, but earlier I was based in Pennsylvania. Now they moved me to Arkansas.
Did they do an H1B amendment for you?
No, they haven't filed it yet.
Yeah,
So
they
they are
have to do it.
saying,
Otherwise, they can't rehire you.
okay, so what is my current status now then?
If you have
Is I'm
if you have already joined them, you are working without authorization. That's illegal. If you have not yet joined them, then you must be in that 60-day grace period.
okay? I have already joined them.
Yeah, that's illegal. Stop right away.
Okay. Can I like do a premium processing? Like, will they?
Well,
Uh,
do a premium processing and explain that you have violated status and that it was a mistake. Government might forgive it. A better option is to just go. You have a visa stamp on your passport?
yes, I was on STEM OPT
Okay, you don't have an
extension.
H1B visa though, right?
No, no, it's only filed. It's not approved yet.
So hold on, I'm confused. When you changed, hired and rehired, you were on STEM or H1B?
So, they filed the received status on my petition on H1B. It says 6th of June. They
Ma'am,
received it on,
ma'am,
sorry,
ma'am,
9th.
ma'am, I
Yeah.
am extremely confused with this. Okay. Answer my questions one by one.
Okay.
When was your H1B approved? First time.
It's not approved yet. Only the
Okay.
petition. I got
So
picked in the lottery.
that means your employer rehired you while you are still on either cap or STEM OPT.
Yes.
Then the location should not matter.
Okay. So
Okay.
only if the H1B was approved, then it would
Then it
have been.
matters. Exactly.
Okay.
Now, if the H1B was approved for Pennsylvania location, when it comes, they'll have to file an amendment right away.
No, it wasn't approved.
It will get approved, right? Eventually.
Yes.
Today, tomorrow, next month. The moment it gets approved, you have to immediately file an amendment for the Arkansas location.
Okay. Yeah, that's what they were saying. And also because I asked them to like premium process my case.
Right.
So they said to like they will premium process it once. So once it get approved, after that, then they will like
File
I'll
an
pay for
amendment.
the
Yeah,
premium.
that's fine. As long as they file an
That is
amendment for the Arkansas location, you should be okay.
okay. So after I pay the premium processing and then if it gets approved, then they
You
can
pay the
file the
premium
amendment.
processing, I might have a problem with. But if it gets premiumed, they should pay for it. At least that's what we are advising our clients now.
So company won't bear the cost. So he said to mail a check to him and he will make the
Ma'am, I have to
payment.
move
So
on. So please, can you terminate these questions? What else can I help you with?
okay. And so if I want to like after it gets approved, if I want to change to a different company, will I be able to transfer it while my H1B amendment is pending?
Um, if you are past October 1st and you have received a couple of paychecks, I think it's fairly safe to do that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All the best. Yeah. Yeah, we are in a bit of a rush here. I've been talking for a long time.
Yeah,
Let's
I
just
understand. It's okay. Thank you so much.
keep things moving. Hemant ji, did you have a question for me, Hemant?
Yeah, I did. Thank you, Rajiv. I'm not sure whether you remember me or something. I've been in connecting with you for the past 1.5 years on EB1A and stuff, and I finally got it approved, and I'm
Oh,
going through the process. So
congratulations.
thank you for all the support and assistance that you provided.
Of course.
the the reason that I wanted to connect with you today is because my friend has been in some a major accident that got him to felony DUI and reckless driving. So I heard you spoke about one of those cases here about getting an deportation attorney and stuff. We were trying to find someone who is good enough to talk. So do you have any recommendations for any attorneys that he can get connected to?
No, I do not. What you should do is American Immigration Lawyers Association has a referral service. Okay.
Okay.
So just Google American Immigration Lawyers Association attorney referral. Use
Okay,
that.
Google American Immigration Association.
American Immigration Lawyers Association, AILA.
Okay.
All right. Try it that way.
Okay.
All the
I'll do.
best.
Thank you, Rajiv.
You're welcome. Akash ji, go ahead, please. Akash. SR.
Hi, this is Jane.
Akash.
Yes, sorry. Sorry, I got some. I had a quick question about my employer is gracious enough to file a H1B premium for me, and I might uh, the position might be terminated. I might be without a job next month. So, what is the best time to apply for a change of status to B2? Should I wait for my employer to revoke H1B, or because the premium process is in place right now, I'm not sure when to apply for the B2 change of status? Would it create
Your
any problem?
H1B is pending. It's not approved yet.
H1B extension is pending. It is filed for premium, but
Yeah, I
not.
think until it is approved, you can't file for a B2 because your I-94 would have expired, right?
It is not expired.
When is it
I-94.
expiring?
End of the month, September. Before it expires, I think I will get the H1B premium
I
extension.
think once you get the H1B, it makes sense to apply for it then for the B2.
Okay, even after like the position is terminated, if I file it after 2 days or 3 days, would it be okay?
That's difficult to say because it's highly debatable whether once a position is terminated, the subsequent approval of an H1B protects you. I don't know the answer to that question. Okay. Nobody really can tell you the answer to that question.
But I
So,
would be in the 60 degrees period in that time.
and you could just apply for a B2 now. If you are for sure it's going to go away, you can apply for a B2 now.
I just want to wait for the H1B premium extension approval because that is in process. It is not yet decided.
It doesn't really give you any benefit. Okay. Because if you are applying for a B2, right now you have an H1B. You are still working, right?
Yes.
You can apply for a B2 now.
I just didn't want to create any problems for the H1B premium extension filing that is
I
in
don't know
process.
how that helps you, but that's your call. I just
Okay.
told you what I think you should do. All right.
Sure. Thank you.
All the best. SR. Okay. Sandeep ji, go ahead.
Uh, Hi, Rajuji. Good afternoon. Thank you for giving me opportunity to ask question. I guess you answered my question, but still I'm asking. I got H1B approved this year. I'm working on CPT right now. I'm PhD student, and I want to change the employer. So but they want to join me on October second week. So is it safe to
Well, I already answered that.
second?
I gave
By
you
the
the
time
answer.
I might receive one. Yeah.
Unless you're going to get hired and then you're going to work for at least one pay cycle with them.
Uh, I'm going to start in the October second week with them.
You are going to work with them, right?
Yeah.
The employer who sponsored your H1B, you are going to go work with them after your H1B is activated.
Currently, I'm working with the current employer, so I'm leaving that.
All right. Too many circles. Answer my question precisely. Currently, you are on OPT or STEM OPT or CPT, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You applied for an H1B. Your employer has applied for an H1B, right?
Yes, that's correct.
That H1B is approved?
Yes.
It's approved from second week of October?
It's up to October 1st.
October.
Change of status.
On October 1st, are you going to join that employer? Or if you
I'm
are
currently working with that employer.
okay, and then you'll continue working on H1B with that employer on October 1st, correct?
Okay, yes, correct, yeah.
Okay. And you'll work with them at least one pay period.
Yes.
And then you want to transfer to another employer?
Yes, sir.
I think you can.
Okay, okay. So I was like thinking they can revoke or something like that.
Well, after you get that activated, you're already working there, you've got one pay period under your belt. I think you're reasonably safe.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All the best.
Yeah, thank you.
SR, are you there? Okay. I think we are done for the day. I've been speaking for about, I started at 12, about 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
That's not too bad. SR, did you have
Yes,
something
sir.
for us?
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, I have already connected you in last week in LinkedIn. You have sent me the Zoom link to join. Thank you so much for
I
hosting
can't
this
hear you
program.
very well, ma'am. What are you saying?
Yes.
Get closer to the microphone, please.
Hello,
Hello?
sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Thank you so much for hosting this program. Last week I have connected to you in LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah, Sai CH. So nothing but I am on my OPT right now. I came here in December 2022. So I, with my family approachment, and here I found a match because as of now I'm on my age of 31.
Okay.
And I got married to a green card holder here as my family search. I mean, we both were from the same hometown in India. So we got matched from India. So he abandoned me. I mean, I got married on 2024 here. Here only I got married in Texas, Dallas. I have a legal marriage certificate and I don't know the rules here and anything. So I don't have any kind of support. And he abandoned me. And last month in July, my uncle who were a citizen over here, he applied for the online divorce and we just filled an application. But we reached out him, he is not responding, and I don't know what were the options for.
Okay, so there are two different aspects to your situation.
So,
But let's take a step back. First of all, let's look at the immigration side, which I can comment on.
yeah,
On the immigration side, what is your current visa, ma'am?
yeah, I'm on F1 visa. Now I'm on my current OPT.
OPT. And your OPT is going fine?
Yeah, fine. It is like initial OPT.
Okay, perfect. So that gives you some leg room to deal with the divorce. Okay.
Yeah,
What you need to do is you need to get yourself a lawyer.
yeah.
At least get a consultation. And you were both living in Texas, your husband and you?
I don't know that, sir. I think so, living in Texas, but I already consulted a lawyer. He suggested, my uncle consulted. They suggested like other case of like abandonment is also comes under like VAWA.
Okay. So this is not my field. I can't comment on that. But you need to talk with people who are experts in divorces, etc., to see
Yeah,
what your options are under divorce.
yeah,
Immigration law wise, you are fine because you've got your OPT going, right?
yeah, yeah,
Don't worry, it can get resolved eventually. But you should talk with a lawyer who knows what they are doing. I won't know the first thing about domestic relations and divorces.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
So
Thank you so much.
luckily, you have the visa to support you, so it's not like you're going to have a
Yeah,
problem.
on myself. Yeah,
That's wonderful.
yeah.
Best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take
Yeah.
care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Guys, I'll see you again next Thursday. Everybody, take care. Bye now.